Finally, holy crap. I feel like I was claiming like a million rewards just now. Sure, whatever. It's not like my game is gonna look good on console anyway. More character creation. Oh god. Because trophies. That's why. Oh, hold on a second. I have got to figure out the brightness settings here. So what else do we have? Face wear, hairstyles, complexion, eyebrows. PC Master Race Joe, that's why. And finalize your character. Okay, so let's just... Nothing if you like being a peasant, indeed. I guess I'll just go with this. This is literally not even changing, is it? What's up, Venom? Oh wait, was it changing? Now it's changing, okay. They even give you scars, eh? How interesting. Make myself look like Shanks from One Piece. We're just gonna go clean. How often do you actually see your own character in, like, full detail? I think I'm fine with these, honestly.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. Me, a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Oh, I actually need a first name and a last name? The extra cringe just for Lena. Yep, it's a Harry Potter type game. This looks so much worse on my Elgato than it works on my screen,
we are
bro.
almost ready to depart.
I have got to find
It's a
out how
pity
to
we
fix
didn't
this
have a bit
crap.
more time to spend on
Because my
spellcasting.
Elgato
I
brightness
presume you've
within
been practicing
OBS
the
just
probably work.
doesn't
I have,
do anything.
Professor. Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone
Actually,
take
wait,
so
there might be
quickly
something I
to
can
a
do.
second-hand
Hold on.
wand. You'll be a force to be at your own.
Thank
That's
you,
way
Professor
too
Fig.
dark.
I appreciate you. Tell me.
That does nothing.
Oh, Eleazar!
George,
And default.
the cryptic description
How
of our
does this
location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated
That
to more
somehow
vacant
looks
fire
better,
destinations
but
than
it's
this.
still too dark.
Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. The fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too. Received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak.
What if I do full?
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? Term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea.
That
As long as your young
actually
charge
does
doesn't
look
mind me
better.
tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After
Even
you.
if I turn off HDR though, it
Ages
doesn't
since
do
I've been to
anything.
the castle. Would be good to
That's the
see
problem.
old pile of rocks.
I mean, I can try turning it off and see if it'll solve anything. Oh, was there supposed to not be a horse? It's a flying carriage! I almost forgot we're in Harry Potter. This game has a full intro and everything.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Nobody.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years...
I think this is the first time I've seen in a video game that where you can actually create your own character and the character has
Well,
their own
you
voice
couldn't
lines
have
and
asked for
everything.
a better mentor.
No matter how
Professor
many
Fig
times
is
you
not
do that in
only
a
an
game that has
exceptional
create a
teacher,
character,
he's
they
also
never give you the
remarkably
option, or your
intuitive
character just
and
never
gifted
speaks.
Wizard.
Mr. Osric
I
is
think
prone
I'm
to
playing
flattery.
on hard. There were like
I
4
dare say it's one of the
difficulties. I think I
reasons
just
he's
took
risen
what was
so
on
far
default,
in
which was the
mystery.
third one.
Have you seen this?
I think it said normal.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this.
It changed it
was
just
the
to
last
watch
thing
me
she
die a
sent
million
me,
times?
Eleazar. It came to me via her owl,
No, I have no idea how this game
but
is
with
going
no
to function.
correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
What's up, Side-Eye? What's up, Eli?
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
What's up, Mariana?
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage
I was told you
mid-air?
hate Sparking Zero?
A typical dragon
Well,
would never.
it looks like
Professor?
whoever's deciding to regurgitate
So,
whatever I'm saying
where
or
are
spread
we?
the word is
I'm
now
not sure.
deciding to put words
that
in
key
my
you
mouth
discovered
because
was
I
clearly
didn't
a
say that I
portkey.
hate Sparking
Portkey.
Zero. I don't
An
know what
item
fucking
which you could
idiots
bring
you're
whoever
listening
touches
to,
it to a specific
but I
place.
definitely didn't say that.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around.
As a matter of fact, that was the farthest thing from
would.
what I said last night.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
If anything, I hate the community. Or I'm just vastly disappointed in the community. Just a few bros in your chat yesterday, your bros don't know what they're talking about, bro. Hate to break it to you. As usual, people still don't know the difference between
Farther from London than the
criticism,
carriage travelled.
hatred, and
We're somewhere
everything
the
in between.
Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there.
Ultimate Team
I
Break
do.
is,
This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have
As a
look
matter of
around.
fact, Eli,
sir.
Good.
if you haven't left
Let's
yet,
see
I'd
if
even
we can
venture
find a
to say
path,
that the
however faded it may be.
proclaimed bros you just mentioned are probably part of the problem. If you heard from them that I hate Sparking Zero, then they are part of the problem. Spreading misinformation. Why am I not
Where do you
surprised?
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient
You
magic.
run up ahead, Professor. I want to take a look.
A powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by...
I can
and
actually
is
name a
itself
fighting game
stronghold
community
of
that's
that
not
ancient
toxic,
magic.
but I never did
I
spend
don't
a whole
know
lot of
where
time
she
with it.
came into possession of the
Street Fighter
portkey,
4.
but I am certain it was to do with that
Yeah,
search.
Eli, they're
Ah,
spreading
there's the
misinformation.
path down below.
If you
This
watch my stream from last night, you'll know that I don't hate Sparking Zero. I'm just extremely disappointed in the community and wondering what's mentally wrong with everybody.
Why was your wife searching for evidence
So
of
whoever
lost
told you
magic?
that,
Miriam
they
wanted
have
to
no idea what they're
understand
talking
why
about,
such
or they're just trying to
powerful
make it
magic
worse than it
disappeared
actually
from the
is.
wizarding
Which
world.
is, again, very
Spoke of the good
disappointing
it
because
could
it's
do.
already in a terrible
But
state.
magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who
Yeah,
wields
Venom,
it.
my whole clip and everything is apparently going viral in the Sparking Zero community. Been on Twitter all morning.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing.
Absolutely. I
Focus
100%
on the
said that, Eli.
center.
Oh, I had to tap it. Okay.
Excellent.
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. Okay. Exactly, the community is the reason the game died. Let me just check my phone really quick. So my phone's been blowing up all morning with these Twitter notifications. Nothing bad, just a lot of people saying that they agree with me and wanting me to speak up a bit more. It even said that in another Twitter thread that the game is only as good as its community. With the community being like literally tearing itself apart from the inside, what else do you expect the community to be? Cool.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
We'll figure it out, Makai.
There. We're close now. It's just ahead.
Take it easy and enjoy your day.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this game. And the more I think about how I grew up on Harry Potter films as well, I think I'm really going to enjoy this game.
Almost there.
I'm gonna have like this silly grin just stained across my face the entire playthrough. What is the sequel for this game even gonna look like?
Why would someone put this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Story is very well told, that's good. I do like it when the games actually tell a very good story. Purple is me, my waypoint. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
And it doesn't break lore. Okay, so I walked all the way out here, but can my character please run instead of walk? Thank you. Any more chests I can find? Wrong.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That's very interesting.
Professor Fig!
So depending on where my character is on the staircase, he'll actually stretch to go to the other step, like skip over a step. That's interesting.
How odd.
I don't think I've seen any other game do that.
enchanted
But then again, I
stone
don't play a
here?
lot of games like this.
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
are we?
I don't believe it.
Someone's snoring. Oh, it's a goblin. I'm not gonna wake him up. I wanna see if I can steal any of his riches. Anything here for me to steal? I might as well just wake him up. Probably nothing in here I can do.
Hello?
Rose, I'm not gonna lie, that's the last thing I expected you to say when you came in here. I never thought you'd be a Harry Potter fan. I don't know why. But it's good to know that you are. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Just a moment.
How's your day going?
Oh. Anything here?
How was your stream last night?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
I gained quite a few followers from my clip going viral as well,
yes,
so it's
of course.
pretty funny.
This
You already
way,
100% it? Nice. Oh, that's good.
Stay close.
Oh. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be a Harry Potter fan. That's good to know. What's your favorite spell?
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're
Look,
just
Star, you
beneath
can see
the
where they
main
dug up the
lobby.
bugs.
vaults you see
I
now
don't
are
even know if you'll understand that
Are
reference
private
anymore.
entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
Lucio.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was
This is
commissioned
crazy
shortly
how
after
far
Gringotts
this
was
goes.
founded
Holy
over
shit, we're
4
still going.
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
It wasn't
Second,
this far
with
in
quite a
the
distance to go.
movies, was it? This was probably just for the game.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Wait, Rose, did you even bother streaming this game? What's up, Tro?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I
Obliviate.
saw that same glow. on
Erases the
dragon's
mind.
Yeah, what was that? We were
So
just
that means I
wandering
just
around
have to
that
use
goblin.
Obliviate on you and
It
erase
washes
the...
over the oldest section
Erase
of
you
the
ever
bank.
asking me to play Sparking
Rare
Zero,
anyone
right?
goes there
Will that
anymore.
work? I think that's a viable solution. Wink, wink.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
I'm not strong enough to cast this spell. Oh god.
Thank you for your
I'll
help.
make sure to hit you up once I'm strong enough to cast it then. I'll use Obliviate on you and then maybe I'll use Reparo.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Oh, did I miss the X there? I thought I had to press it to get it started.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
I joined to the hobgoblin, shutting the door kindly.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Yeah, I saw the X there and I thought that I had to press X to get it started,
That
so I
symbol
missed
has
it.
the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Anything in here I can pick up? Obliviate.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
You good, bro? Knocking your head a bit over there. Trying to imitate the pigeons.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there.
Oh
The
hey,
statue's
isn't it?
positions
Oh okay.
don't
For a
match.
moment I thought it was one of
Wait.
those knights that
When you moved,
Maggie
the
Smith
reflection
summoned
turned in the direction of the
during
light.
Order of the
Perhaps
Phoenix or
you should
whatever,
pass
when
it
they
in
were about
Moss.
to summon all those soldiers for the attack to fend themselves off against Voldemort. Oh. You dare say his name? Acquire the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the top of your Tip of your wand, I'll be seen dark areas.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Follow the light, it will guide through the night. Believe in me as I believe in you.
Potato.
Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo. Levioso. Confrontato. Expulso. Deposo. Defendo. Levioso. Confringo. Deposo. Exposo. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Potato. Deposo. Exposo. Levioso.
So fantastic.
Stay close.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
He's kind of eating with that cutscene combo. He was.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
What class am I choosing? Oh, you mean like Hufflepuff and stuff?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
What am I supposed to do again? Oh yeah, I'll do mouse.
Lumos. Align these statues with their reflections.
I need to what now? Yeah, that one's aligned.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
And before I'm gonna be here forever.
Stand at once.
Yeah, so I figured I have to stand. Does it actually reach that far? You're not moving. Oh.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
I was wondering if I had to do it all at once. I was like, that means I have to stand at a specific position in order to activate all three of them simultaneously. I didn't think Lumos was even going to reach that far. Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. So you're saying that, like, this game actually has its own parries? That's really funny. Cool beans. I'm undecided. I probably will not stream the Sparking Zero patch tomorrow because I might spend my day reading and studying, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna lean more towards doing the doing the patch next week. I really don't think I want to bother booting up Sparking Zero this week. Finally, I can run, Star! Oh my god, it's like a freaking Pokemon game. I had to go through all the trials just to get my running shoes. Jesus Christ. It's like you have to go to like 1 or 2 different cities and then go all the way back to your hometown just to get the running shoes from your mom, and then you can actually run around the Pokemon region. Frick. I was wondering when I was going to be able to sprint. Jesus frick, man.
Revelio.
I see chest, I go to chest. Even though I would prefer another chest. Oh. Able to teleport? What do you mean?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden.
I didn't even
Perhaps
know
too
that guy
well.
was even had even rejoined my server.
We've
What the hell?
created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes. And if we
Isn't there like a teleport or like a transportation spell to use it? Yeah, I think there is. Probably will get there eventually.
And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic to be
It
preserved.
is so nice that your created character
The
can
magic that
actually
Miriam
talk.
always believed existed.
I've played how many create a character games
could
now?
never-
I've played like at least 7 or 8 of them. The most recent 2
and
that I
perhaps
played
George
were Rise of the
died in
Ronin and like
pursuit of
1 or
knowledge
2
that has
other
been
games.
dormant for centuries.
And I feel like half the time your character
And
just
you,
never
it seems,
speaks.
are the key
The
to
fact that they actually
understanding why.
went through the trouble of having your character talk is so nice.
Someone's
Even if the
coming.
voice lines are like
I don't know.
limited because
But
you don't have a
sir,
wide
you
range.
shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
I really need to get around to trying Sunset Overdrive since I
my
bought it on PC
reputation
recently.
precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Damn, bro.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Is he blocking it with his fist? Equipment that can defend against wizard attacks, basically. Need a Doom or Yu-Gi-Oh stream? I actually did install Yu-Gi-Oh Masters a little while ago. I've been conflicted about streaming it though. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in 20 years.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Nintendo Switch 2 is now available online only at Walmart Canada. Piss off.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony
Silence
to get to.
Star. Cool. That was one hell of a prologue. Yeah, the Switch 2 isn't worth it if you want more than just one game, but Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World, oh
I'm
yeah.
no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
I had left.
If you're lucky,
Left.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than
Hey,
others,
screw you. I'm
aren't
only
you?
3.2 thousand years
You
old.
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal
Imagine
to
what
teach
Doctor
you as
Strange
well.
would be like in the Harry Potter universe.
I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of...
Ugh, let me pull my chair back a bit so I can
What
cross
is
my
it?
legs. Detect something in you, a certain sense of, what is it, daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Could I choose all four? Out of all four of these, what would I be the most as a wizard? Let's go with
Is it
ambitious.
ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
Rare?
Detect a growing sense of ambition.
Strange would try to one-up Dumbo.
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Sorting out will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Slytherin house known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. Nope. I do not have a hunger for power. Daring, bravery, chivalry, patience, loyalty, hard work, intelligence, creativity, and wit. This one sounds more like me. I sound more like a Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff isn't bad though. Because I'm definitely extremely patient and loyal. And hardworking. I'm also intelligent, creative, and wit. Cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. Why would it put me to Slytherin when I have just ambition? Like, how do you get that answer from just that? Let's do
And
Ravenclaw.
you've a ready mind, quick to learn. You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
They never did bring Quidditch as a DLC to this game, did they?
But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't see anything change on the outfit except maybe I got the Ravenclaw tag on my cloak.
I'm Professor Weasley. Would you be so
or
kind
jacket,
as to show our
whatever
new
the hell you
student
want
to
to
their
call
common
it.
room?
I shall see
Pretty sure
you,
that
sir.
was the change. Because everyone has their house
As I
on
was
their
saying,
coat.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
I'm not the best with riddles.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Are you shitting me?
Now,
They don't make you answer the riddle yourself? I was fully prepared to answer.
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
How dare you rid me of a puzzle? Depriving me of a puzzle the moment I start the game.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
There's quite some detail in here. That is a beautiful teapot set. Holy crap. Star, JD, Gears, you guys gonna come over for some tea? I make really good tea, I promise. And I'm not joking, I make tea all the time for my dad and his friends and clients when they come over. Who's with me? Let's have some tea. Let me know what snacks you guys want, though. You know, I've always been curious about having one of these closets. This thing is tall as hell. Lovely. Alright, I guess I can get out of here now. That is a filthy ass mirror, bro. You love tea?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
No, they're not.
This should be interesting.
Be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I'm not sure.
Victor would make the school better. The detail in this game is quite something. That is a beautiful table. I want this table in my house.
That's not right either.
I want this table. Someone find it for me in the real world. That is a gorgeous table. Whose bright idea is it to put books near a fireplace? Nah. Was it you? Did you put books near a fireplace? Or how about you? We do not put books near a fireplace. What is wrong with you, wizards and witches? What is wrong with you people?
It's not right either.
You don't deserve to be witches and wizards anymore. I'm gonna make you all muggles.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home. And
Green
I so
tea is
want him
great
to
for
feel cozy.
digestion. I haven't
Dittany's
had honey tea in a
amazing,
really
isn't it?
long time.
So much healing power in such a little plant.
Regular tea though, Gears, it really
I've
just
a bit of
depends.
a
Like if
thing
you
for
try
plants,
English
as you can
breakfast,
see.
you probably might be a
Pleased
convert.
to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
This is racist. I don't know how, but somehow this one feels racist. Anyone can like plants. Why does it specifically have to be Hufflepuffs? That's discrimination.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
Garlic.
And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Oh, and an apple just appears in his hand and he starts eating it. What's up, Z-Fighter?
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take
They
a look?
actually put an Indian guy in here.
Can't see too much in the day.
He is absolutely Indian. I can hear the accent. What the hell?
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
And such
Can't say I'd
Indian
recommend it,
British
frankly.
English.
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
They have a Professor Shaw as well? Okay.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely
Why
taking
do I
astronomy.
stream while
It
you're
is
working?
required
I
for
didn't know
all
I'd be
50ers.
streaming a game that you gave a damn
You will be
about.
enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality
I don't always
telescope
assume
can
that
show
you guys
things
care about me
you
streaming
never
anything that
dreamed
isn't
of.
Dragon Ball, so I
suppose
never
I'll see you
really
in
know
class
what
then.
you guys are
Yes.
into.
Oh, and speaking of class,
I
better
mean,
get
a
to my
lot of
first
you
one
have
of the
said that
year.
you're up for
Nothing like the
watching me
smell of
play
fresh
like
parchment,
literally
is there?
anything, but
Be seeing you.
you know, like Dragon Ball's the main staple.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
What's over here? Oh, this is a beautiful rug. What the hell? This is a beautiful rug. I was going to ask if this was a chandelier, but... Oh wait, are those candle holders? Dude, this place probably looks amazing at nighttime. I gotta come back here when it's evening. Another teapot set. Holy crap, look at the size of this globe. Wow. Interact button, where are you? This is gorgeous. That is a giant ass freaking vase. What's up, Moaning Myrtle? The detail in this game is wow. Did I finish Resident Evil with Ada? I did. I already finished it. That's why I haven't streamed it again. And I'm planning to just do my professional playthrough off stream. The games I'm playing Prince of Persia and Hogwarts as well. Prince of Persia has been so much fun, man, for real.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
That's a big ass chest. What's up, bro?
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
That would have drove me
Oh,
crazy because I have
Right.
sensitive
What did you hope
smells
would happen?
as well
I
as hearing.
suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge.
I have to
the
keep
first
up
day
with
of class.
Hogwarts. Well,
I'm Everett, by the way.
Starlia
You
doesn't
seem
let me not
downright
keep
calm
up with
next
it,
to some
so.
of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Give me 1 second. Looking forward to my first day. I'm actually a tad nervous.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Cheers, mate.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
What if I do keep her waiting, bro? Meanwhile, my clip is still going viral on Dragon Ball Twitter. I'll have to go downstairs. I don't want to stay up here forever. It's so pretty.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day.
I
at
actually
Hogwarts.
did play Dragon Ball
Now,
The
in
Breakers
light of
with a
your
few friends a
unique
while ago.
situation,
It wasn't too
joining us
bad.
as a fifth year,
The game is
you'll need to
dead
catch
though. It's
up
really
with your
hard to find
classmates and
players
not
to
fall behind.
join up with.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs
I got you,
at the end of the
Conquerors.
year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I know nothing about My Hero Academia, so probably not. At least not right
Here
now.
you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise
Is it
to
free
take
to
full
play?
advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me.
If
and
it's
we
free
shall
to
put you
play, I
the
can
test.
take a look at it later. I have One Piece Burning Blood on PC. And I think I have it on PlayStation. I'd like to get
This
around
way.
to playing it at some point.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated.
I can only
something like
imagine
the
how
field
much
guide
better
when
this
I
game
was a
looks on
student.
PC.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details
Revelio.
I can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
What? What's the problem?
Revelio.
Sag.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
What do you
food
mean
frames
good
to
timing?
get
I've been
around
following
it
you the
quicker.
whole time, Lee.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Fast travel points. Library Annex region. Fast travel to the Central Hall flames with square. Oh, this one. Best Dragon Ball game to me, Tenkaichi 3.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
So far, I have barely played the game, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Always something happening here.
I don't think I've ever had this kind of experience with any other game, at least modern.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I haven't even played the first one, Conquerors, and I have it on PlayStation 5.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find
Next
all
Spider-Man
the
stream?
supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also,
Well, I intend to
imagine,
spend my
enjoy
day
many
tomorrow doing more
butterbeer there
productive
with friends
things.
in
Otherwise, I would stream Spider-Man 2 tomorrow, so... I don't know. Maybe Friday I can stream Spider-Man 2. We'll see what happens. I have other plans for the rest of the week. Mostly productive stuff.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on
universe
how
is
to
fun.
defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I was not paying attention because I'm on my phone, to be fair.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil.
Yes, Father.
Professor
What's
Fig.
up?
Tea or coffee?
I'm okay,
Ears
thank
must have
you.
been burning.
You for coffee?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Best Spider-Man game?
That it chose us.
I'm
Very
biased,
well.
so I'd say Ultimate
Enough
Spider-Man
chit-chat.
because it's my
I
very
need to get to
first
class
Spider-Man
myself.
game.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Spider-Man Friend or Foe was hella fun, though.
Good luck today.
Spider-Man 1, the movie game, was also
your
great.
Field guide. It will be invaluable.
Had a very nice skill tree.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No, I'm good, bro. I don't want to talk right now. I want to explore. Nah, what is this? Call of Duty? Return to the combat area? Fine.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Required spell to activate the quest. That's neat.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy
during Harry's time? What period is this game supposed to be taking place?
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, look at that. I'm finally outside. I'm touching grass. Wow. The detail for this game is quite something. 50 years before. Okay. This game looks great.
Can you explain why I have received a letter from a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours asking me to afternoon tea? What did I tell you about making friends with muggle-borns? I am highly affronted. You will not associate with this friend anymore. And if I hear from this woman again, I will see to it myself that you don't.
Well, that's it? There's no reaction from them? They don't just walk off? They don't just disperse? Come on. I was hoping to hear some drama.
Revelio.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know. Staircases, and this is where they put me.
Oh, that's so cute and funny. 142 staircases, and this is where they put me. That's so funny.
Revelio.
Oh my god, this game has got so much charm. What's this?
Revelio.
Oh. Meow. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Transfiguration class.
Revelio.
AirPod tuned in, I got you. Cool. Level lock. Not me just running around all over the place doing Revelio.
Revelio.
Cool beans. It's over here.
Revelio.
That's a big chest. Oh, that's a big key lock. I wonder if I can actually unlock that.
Revelio.
Never awaken. Well, this is Harry Potter, bro. Anything could wake it up.
Revelio.
You want to see me duel? Okay, well, I think it's time for me to actually get on with the story. I'll have to go all the way back upstairs. Came from here, so I have to go up this way. Through this door. The knight just nodded at me. Nice to see you, mate. I'm back up here. Nope, not that way. I'm back out here. Wait, was that another cat? That is another cat. Who said that? Show yourself.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
1978, man.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Lumgardium Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
R2
Remember,
circle.
a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Cool.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Protego.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid Protego. Levioso. Good form. I know.
Oh, am I supposed to just like attack him properly?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso. Protego.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Bro fell off.
Students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I feel like I haven't heard that since Superman 4.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Man, I just remembered I still need to get on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am terrified of starting that game. It's gonna take me 5 million years to finish, bro.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Sure words, never been spoken, bro.
Nice work. Revelio.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
That's how you feel about Hogwarts Legacy?
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Would be me. What's up, Sebastian? Where was it? ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing today? I have to go even higher. Oh, not this way. Bueno, muy bueno.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Part 2 of this game? Yeah, there's a sequel that's been announced. Oh, they're playing classical music. Wow, how much higher do I have to go? Is there even another staircase?
Revelio.
Please let me do a Voldemort. Spanish is slipping!
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Was it you who said that? What's up, bro? Oh, it's the bathroom.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
Of such a
Now,
challenge.
everyone, please open your
Gotta
textbooks
roll
to
those
page
R's.
517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Growth
Anyone?
charms.
Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. Hmm. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
It's gonna be one hell of a long walk.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Excellent control there. Now, that's it. Splendid. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Points
But
to
there's certainly
Ravenclaw.
no sport in playing without some
Ravenclaw.
friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us do this. That is how it's done.
Happens
So basically, don't hold it for too long.
There we go.
Oh, they stop pretty fast.
Here we go.
Okay, wow. It's not what I was trying to do. Wanted to. Oh, I got on the 50.
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio. Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
I should have held that for longer.
Quite impressive. Here we go. Yes! Everyone's watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Ah, motherfricker.
Stay focused. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
How'd you end up coming to Hogwarts then?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Hasta pronto.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A
to be
word,
precise,
if you would.
You know
You
it
wanted
won't
to
work on
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well,
Do
an
you
outdoor
know the way?
competition wasn't exactly
Gears?
the lesson I
Do
was
you know the
expecting,
way?
sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
That wasn't a level up. I feel betrayed.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
Wait, were you always laying there, bro? Are you good? Where's this chest? Probably on the lower floor.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were
Oh, what's this?
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, so am I supposed to like do a puzzle here?
Revelio.
Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a
I'll come
flack.
back to this at some point.
Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with
With Professor Black. This game's got so much charm for real.
Revelio.
Anything over here? Mayhaps.
Revelio.
Is there something here that I'm just not looking at? Oh, there we are. This is a castle, and there are many tapestries. But if you are Scottish Lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. I wonder if any of you will get that reference. Probably not.
Revelio.
This is a castle, and there are many tapestries.
Revelio.
Oh, what's over here? I could still go further up. The whole Grand Wizards games, like with the Goblet of Fire, crazy, bro, crazy. Huh?
Revelio.
Can't do anything there. Another chest.
Catch peeps!
I enjoy my weekly visit to
Run, brother, run. What's up?
Revelio.
What's this room? Take a little kitty break.
I wonder how many people it has.
Well, I could still keep going down from here. Now I can't, right? Never mind, I can. Really getting all my steps in. What's up, Malfoy?
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good. Thought as much.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster.
Goblet of Fire was your favorite part of the series? I got you.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same
I don't think I have a favorite from the films. I do like all of them. But I also haven't watched all of them yet. I've watched the original trilogy.
Excuse Deke.
Can't remember which ones I have and haven't seen, though.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Oh my god. So I made it even to Reddit. So, besides Twitter, I'm now making the rounds on Reddit. Sure, I'll view this in the Reddit app.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign...
I haven't seen all of them. I've seen, like, I think only the Deathly Hollows I haven't seen.
Replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe
Mr. Karma
used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more
What's up,
about the
Pikachu?
potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
This Reddit thread is quite something. Someone commented saying that the Raging Blast 2 community wasn't toxic. Oh, what people don't know. What people don't know, man.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. To avoid him and his associates.
A rather unsavory local.
Harlow, if you can.
The hat
Once
put
you've
me into
finished Professor
Slytherin,
Rowan's
but I
assignment,
went with
your friend will
Ravenclaw.
meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at
Reparo.
that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I should have changed my eye color. I just realized that they're blue, I think.
Revelio.
I'm making tea for myself.
I'm okay, thank you. You asked me like an hour ago you're having another cup of tea?
No, I
Wonder
didn't
where
put
the
it
flying page is.
Revelio.
Am I supposed to hit it? What am I supposed to do? Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Am I supposed to... Oh wait, Accio, I forgot about that.
Levioso.
Nope, not that one.
Accio. Got it.
Yeah, I realized that at the last moment.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
What you want, little girl? Zenobia.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
That's a Persian
Zenobia
name.
Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That
Zenobia is a Persian
I
name.
wanted to make
It's a
some
little
new
surprising
friends,
to see
and
that
so I
here.
brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
No idea when DLC 3 is coming out.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I have done the same.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented
I'll stream Mario
fifth year
Kart
to
right
help
after
me.
this cold. Don't worry.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Accio. Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought...
Repair
Lashed out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This game has an autosave function, right? I think I might stop here for now. I'm gonna eat something and have something to drink and chill before my workout. Oh. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I hope you all had fun watching me play this for a bit. I'll probably see you guys on Saturday with Raging Blast 2. Potentially. I don't think I'm going to be streaming anything tomorrow or Friday. I'm going to spend my next 2 days doing some more productive stuff. So, I'll catch you guys later. Bye!